Every great story has a beginning, and this story began with one human study that proved we could reverse aging in everyone at every age through the science of cell activation. LifeVantage is the world leader in cell activation. We are debt-free with over 2 billion of Protandim sold, publicly traded on the NASDAQ with powerful leadership, including Aaron Brockovich, who upon learning about our science, joined the board. Together, we are building the future, which is why Entrepreneur Magazine featured LifeVantage as the stock to buy and one of the strongest impactors in the healthcare industry. Cell activation is the science of nutrigenomics, which measures and proves how nutrients wake up our cell signaling pathways to turn on genes that help your cells survive all kinds of stresses, damage, and aging. Both the Today Show and Fox News state that nutrigenomics is not the latest trend in nutrition, not a fad diet or a newly discovered supplement. It is personalized health and the ability to activate our genes naturally. There is a fire that is raging inside of your body called aging, and our purpose is to show you how you can put the fire out. So let's talk about aging. Dr. David Sinclair, a leading geneticist from Harvard Medical, states, aging is actually the risk factor. It is the damage that leads to all of the problems that show up later. He states that we take a reactive approach to our health. We wait until the problems show up, and then we try to treat them, rather than a proactive approach, which means you have to treat the aging process itself. So what causes aging? Aubrey de Grey, a leading geneticist from Cambridge, states that aging is simply damage to your body, which is damage to your cells, and the biggest problem that drives the greatest amount of damage is the air you breathe. Oxygen equals oxidative stress. An apple is a perfect example of oxidative stress. We all know what happens. We cut an apple in half and leave it on the counter. It is oxygen that causes it to turn brown, shrivel up, and age. This is what oxidative stress looks like in our cells, and why reversing oxidative stress in that damaged cell back to a healthier cell is essential for healthy aging. It is also why in 2005, when the first human study was released, the Wall Street Journal and Dr. Sanjay Gupta reported on this breakthrough in science, but so did ABC, PBS, and NBC. So let's take a moment and go back in time and let ABC explain where this story started and why it is a breakthrough.
I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist. This is a pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test.
Leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us.
This preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes.
Have you discovered the fountain of youth?
I wouldn't put it that way, but we may have discovered something that will tell us a lot more about how we age, what happens biochemically, and maybe how we can slow it down. And so you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
which if extrapolated back is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Have we turned back the clock? Well, maybe not on the outside, but deep inside within my cells. Yes, indeed. High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks, even mental disease. Yes, depression, Alzheimer's disease, depression. But we do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old to find out that I should have taken it.
So when we are young, our cells are making antioxidant enzymes called glutathione, SOD, and catalase that keep our cells healthy and aging on the blue line. But in our late teens, Nrf2 slows down and our cells stop making some of these antioxidant enzymes, and we start heading up the red line of oxidative stress and aging. But taking one pill a day, everyone's oxidative stress went from the red line of aging down to the blue line in 30 days. A 20-year-old's oxidative stress was reduced by 20%. The cell made a few of those antioxidant enzymes. But the same pill in an 80-year-old reduced oxidative stress by 70% in 30 days, from the top of that red line down to the blue line, because the cell was working again and making antioxidants. And this is why we are here, to help you reverse aging and travel the blue line every day. It is also the shift from supplementation to activation. We started taking antioxidants in blueberries and vitamin C and oranges because our cells weren't making them. As the graph shows, these are good foods, but you can't consume your way out of the problem. Activation is turning on the fire hose and getting your cells making antioxidant enzymes, including 300% more glutathione, which gobble up 1 million of the bad guys in a second, and then gobble up another 1 million and another 1 million. And this is how you reverse aging. If you go to pubmed.gov and type in oxidative stress, it doesn't matter whether it's oxidative stress in your heart, your brain, your gut, your skin, your lungs, blood vessels, eyes. Every study proves oxidative stress is bad for your body and essential for you to slow down. It is also why highly respected research universities like Harvard, the American Heart Association, Johns Hopkins University, the National Institutes on Aging, all funded and conducted their own research on Protandim. They knew that reducing oxidative stress would have an impact on the diseases they are studying. And their research taught us that Protandim Nrf2 not only reduced oxidative stress, but gets the body making hundreds of survival genes to protect you from other causes of damage and aging. So what is Protandim? It is 5 plant extracts in the perfect ratio that are proven to be 18 times more powerful than any of these plants are in their own by activating Nrf2. And this is why we have 7 patents proving and protecting this formula. Oregon State explains why Nrf2 is the key genetic link to aging. Because when Nrf2 finds a problem like oxidative stress, it messages your DNA to make over 200 genes that protect us from damage, and why they call it the longevity assurance factor. It is also why Washington State University states that activating Nrf2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of health. We have activated Nrf2, slowing the damage inside of our body, but also slowing aging in our skin, our hair, and Protandim for our pets. Our newest and most recent breakthrough in science is liquid collagen. Why? Because of the 20,000 different proteins in the human body, collagen dominates. It is the glue that holds us together, and why the collagen market is over $9 billion today and projected to double in the next 6 years. Collagen is not just about your hair, skin, and nails. Our nerve tissue is collagen, which is our brain, our spinal cord, our muscles, collagen in the tendons and our bones. It's our cardiac muscles. It's the lining of our gut, which is our immune system. So why collagen? because our body stops making collagen in our 20s and more rapidly in our 30s, and we begin heading up that red line of damage and aging, which is why getting your body to make collagen again is another breakthrough in science. This is the only collagen in the world that gets your body making collagen again. The star of the show is a ruby red quinoa and a berry blend that activate the genes that make collagen. They decrease the genes so your cells can absorb the collagen that you make and slow down the breakdown of collagen so you maintain what you have, as well as a little replenishment from 10 types of collagen. And these are the results of an 8-week study that demonstrated collagen density, shown by all of the yellow, is increased by 100%, going beyond your skin, nails, and hair to muscle and tissue recovery, stronger bones, cushioning joints, gut health, improved liver function, healthy cardio, brain and cognitive support, eye health, better sleep, and so much more. And as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and these are real life stories proving that activating collagen inside of your cells shows up on the outside as well. The right is over the course of 1 year on liquid activating collagen. Our most recent study, currently in peer review, proves that when you take these two products together, over 13,000 genes today are activated over 18,000 cell pathways, which is a way bigger breakthrough than just those 3 antioxidant enzymes when our story began. Welcome to LifeVantage, reversing aging through cell activation. Get back to the person who shared this with you, and thank you for investing your precious time to learn.